So I had the best day ever. I'm working at a cafe, right? And it's built in 1920. The Old Country Buffet got their concept from these guys, like awful, right? Super old, antiques everywhere, a million chandeliers, whatever you can imagine. Well, the demographic up here is just as old, right? Like it's North Scottsdale, Bentley's, very wealthy, old money, right? So all of the customers that. So I'm working and I got to be here all day. I'm not doing anything, but just watching the guys work. So I decided I'm going to make some friends. So I walk over and I'm walking around the restaurant and these two ladies were at a table and they were waiting for somebody. And I said, hey, are you waiting for me? Because like I'm really handsome and super awesome. I feel like you're waiting for me. And they started laughing, right? So I was wearing a purple, like a shirt like this, but purple, like a lilac purple. And the one goes to me, she goes, I really like that color on you. And I said, oh, thank you, sweetheart. And she goes, in fact, if I was a few decades younger, I'd be trying to talk you out of it. I was like, whoa, right? Super fun. So we laughed a little bit. And then I was at the counter and this other woman was buying a lotto ticket, right? And I said, oh, what are we going to buy when we win, right? Because I'm standing next to her. I was getting something, Gatorade. And she's like, anything purple. She's like, you look good in that color. I go, whoa. She goes, purple houses, purple cars, whatever you want. And I'm laughing, so it's a whole thing. So anyway, I'm sitting and I'm watching this guy and he's sitting at a table by himself, right? And sitting there for 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I'm like, wow, right? So I don't want this guy to eat alone. So I'm gonna go see if he wants some company. So I walk over and as I'm walking over, I see there's another cup there. So he's clearly waiting for somebody that hadn't shown up yet. And so I go, hey, are you eating alone or are you waiting for somebody or whatever? And he goes, oh, I'm waiting for Bill. And I said, I don't think Bill made it. And he goes, what? I said, yeah, I think he died. He was like moments from death. Like the guy's a fossil, let's be honest, right? And this guy was like, oh my, but he takes it pretty well. We started laughing and I'm laughing. I'm like, you mind if I sit down? He says, no, I'll pull up a seat. So we start jawing. Sure enough, a few minutes later, Bill walks in. I'm like, Bill, it's a miracle. You're alive. And Bill's like, what? It was a whole thing. So I sat with Bill and Carl for a while and made some new friends. So I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I feel like there's so many people that just need some fun in their life, right? And that's what I choose. That's how I choose to spend my day. Yeah, I was at work. Yeah, it was just like whatever, but I had the best day ever at work, right? Because I made it that way. So I don't know if you guys can relate to that or not, but if so, let me know.